So we went down there, and John sent us the backing track. So we practiced and practiced and practiced. And I don't think Kyle really knew what, it was hard to explain to him what we were going to do. I showed him pictures of the studio on the internet, so he knew, he had some kind of picture in his head what it was going to be like in terms of environment. And I said, you're going to wear headphones and you're going to hear the music through the headphones and you're going to sing in a microphone. And Kyle hadn't sung in a microphone before, so this was all new. But we took him down there and he was nervous. I could tell he was nervous. He was a little angst, and he was, he was pacing up and down a bit. But it didn't take long before he realised that it was a really fun thing to do. And John said you can go into the booth yourself. He doesn't have to be on his own. So I went in with him and I stood beside him, and I sung a little bit with him to start with, so he got used to it. And we ran through the whole song 3 times, and each time, he sung it perfectly. And we realised then that Kyle had an infinity with not just the music therapy, but music in itself, really. I mean, he's a natural, and it doesn't take him long to learn the protocols of what's being asked of him musically. So again, it was a success, because I thought it's something else that he's accepted. He's not had resistance to. He's not, got too anxious. I mean, he was initially, because it was a new environment, but once he got involved in the activity, and once he starts to sing, it's like that becomes a release in itself. So that releases any anxiety that he might have. So it's like a stress buster for Kyle on some level. So yeah, we took 3 takes, and the 3rd take was the best. And John said, I've got people that come in here, mainstream people that come here every day, and not, they don't even do it in 3 takes. So he was really, really pleased, and I think he was really surprised. I think that's probably the kind of realised that this chap doesn't speak. He doesn't have any language, really, not any, and the language he does have is very basic. It's very yes, no, kind of answers that you get from Kyle. It's just one word, but then to sing a sentence and then remember a whole song without forgetting a word, and getting the timing right and the tempo and everything that goes with recording a song. It's not easy. It's quite a complex thing to do, and I think it just shocked him, and he said at the end of that, have you ever thought about doing more of this with Kyle, perhaps recording an album or something like that? So we decided then to take it to another level, and that's what we did. We recorded an album that was supported by the National Autistic Society, and it was also ultimately to raise autism awareness and to show people that despite quite a profound disability in terms of communication, that you can go beyond and find your voice, whether it, and singing just happens to be the way that we've managed to help enable Kyle and support Kyle to find his voice.